So, hello, and first of all, I really want to thank you for the kind words. And I was absolutely overwhelmed by the reaction of my last, vlog, like the real talk I made. Um, it's something I find like super incredible because I'm the last year I just tried to get this YouTube thing started and to get a side hustle and just to have something. And I'm just figuring out, I'm trying so much, so hard to find something that people actually want to watch. And this video really showed me that it's not the efforts and the big work that is put into those video and all this masking and this faking is nothing people really want to see anymore, kind of, probably because I just recorded that video and I just I just uploaded it right away because I knew once I would start editing this thing, it wouldn't have been the raw material, because then I would have gone through the whole thing like, oh no, you can't say that. No, nobody wants to see that, and I might have re-recorded the whole thing once again, and it wouldn't have been the way it has been. So it kept me thinking, and for a few days now, because I just saw like the view numbers and like people that were actually starting to subscribe to the channel, and I just realized it's yeah, we are all so used about faking and masking everything that something real, direct and honest is something that's totally got lost in our society, and people are actually hungry for these things. And I mean, it's the same with me. I mean, when I'm going through all of this, I'm happy about someone being honest, direct, because this whole, oh yeah, we are so happy and everything is blossomy and bloomy, and look at all those colors and it's everything is so pretty. I mean, it's not. And I'm I'm seeing a lot of people, many creators. So YouTube is showing me like, oh yeah, this is the last video. We're saying goodbye to YouTube, and um, I mean, this is one big thing that's keeps popping up, and I mean, then there's this other thing I'm really sorry about, that cancer that we kind of have a cancer pandemic. I'm wondering why nobody's talking about this. But I have never been, I've never seen so many videos about I'm having cancer and I need to say goodbye now, or I just have like a couple of weeks left. This is terrifying. Um, I'm glad I don't belong to those people. I only have the mental issue, which is the third part, or probably also the first thing, because I'm not really watching why people are leaving. Well, many are leaving because of the health, and I mean, faking something that's absolutely not you is probably, yeah, something that keeps people from doing this. And I mean, when I'm looking around, I'm I haven't cleaned anything, and on the 26th, so on the second Christmas day, I donated blood, and I was kind of having issues already with catching a cold. So yeah, it after donating blood, it really caught me. So now I'm having a sore throat. Yeah, spending a lot of time in bed. So it's actually not too bad right now, but yeah, I'm having a small headache. I tried coffee with this lemon, but I really couldn't bear it today. Like, ugh, I couldn't do this. I've done this a couple of times, but I couldn't do it today. It's like, ugh, it was so disgusting. Um, yeah. So like, what's really going on and what's really doing all this? So of course, I made my thoughts. Well, for my personal thing, I can't talk what you guys are supposed to do. I can only show how I try to get back on track. And honestly, for last or this year, it's still this year, in 32 hours, yeah, 31 hours, this year is done for me. But I've come. I wanted to achieve so many things, and partially impossible things. I mean, I can't control to get monetized on YouTube, so I mentioned the side hustle thing again. Um, Weight loss. Well, I know that I have to get healthy in order to lose weight. I have been through this already a few times. And the moment I am okay with everything, so when my mental health is there and everything is cool, my weight is going down. So I don't it and it doesn't matter what I'm eating or what I'm doing. The weight is just leaving my body, which is awesome. Yeah, well, I put the list. I already created a new list for the next year for 2024. So I try to make, yeah, of course, crazy dreams, but things I can control. And I'm kind of a little bit mad at myself that at this list I put health at the last point, even though I wrote it in big letters. But yeah, but what I really want to focus on is my health. That's the very first thing. I mean, you can't buy your health with money. It's impossible. And every billionaire knows that. If something is off, it doesn't matter how much money you have on your bank account. So, yeah, I want to tackle a lot of things, but in a positive way, in a way that I can control it and not like these crazy ideas I have in my mind, what I think that have to be done, because people, my surrounding, wants me to do this and succeed in different things. Um, when there's too much pressure, I'm always out. I'm yeah, no chance I can do it in any kind of way. So yeah, so I really appreciate that you guys, yeah, said so nice things. And of course, I hope that you all achieve whatever you want to. And um, if you are struggling, I want to be. I don't want to be a person who is like, I don't know. Black humor is a big, and sarcasm is a big friend. So just beforehand. So like, I don't want to send a vlog where I'm like literally hanging on the ceiling with a, you know what I mean. Um. So I've been tossed to the ground so many times, and don't usually don't know how I managed this. I stood up and tried again and tried again and tried again. But there is a time when you just don't feel like getting up anymore because you think like, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do, what my next step is. It's easier to get back up when you know, okay, this plan didn't work out. But I know what I'm trying next, and I've come to the point where I just don't know what I'm standing up for. Yeah, I have a few more ideas. So yeah, I put my mind map. I think I will doing this in detailed in the first vlog I'm doing on the Friday, so should be the 5th of January, I think. So I will be doing a mind map and preparing anything for this. But just for this, I just took a time out, and doing raw material online is quite easy. I'm, yeah, but for next week, I want to make it a little bit more detailed. And so what my thought process was to actually get me standing up once again, and I have a few more ideas I want to try. Mm, yeah, but health, and especially the mental health, is coming first. So I also have to take care of a surgery. Uh, yeah, my dog uh, made me fly over my bike. So, well, while I was riding it. And from then on, I have big, big issues with my knee. The thing is, it happened in January 2020. And I've been long time in front of my computer, and I saw those Chinese people just dropping dead in the street. So going into a hospital was something I wasn't really into doing. Not for any examination, so for no MRT, for anything like this. I just didn't want to. I was like, nope. So, but now I think that the biggest waves are down, and so I really want to go because I really want to make some sport. And if it's really true that I have not only Asperger's but also ADHD, then it totally makes sense that I just need the movement in order to keep myself calm and quiet and get my path working in a different way. So you see big things here. So I have to check out a way how to get a diagnosis with because I last year I already thought about getting this excuse me, this Asperger thing if I have it. Well, a phone call that didn't went as planned. Like when a lady on the phone just tells you after 30 seconds of conversation that she's absolutely sure that you don't have it. You're like, awesome. I thought you doctors weren't into making these far away diagnosis, like, or the self diagnosis things. Yeah, awesome. Because this is how it felt. She never saw me and nothing. And well, I called my psychiatrist I had for couple for some time. Well, I stopped going to her due to homelessness and stuff like this. And when I asked her if she could imagine that I have these two things, well, Asperger's, and she said, yeah, with ADHD, yes, I can totally think about this. yeah, so when my psychiatrist is telling me this, I give it more value than a psychology lady I just spoke 30 seconds to. Because you learn a lot of masking. And I mean, it's not if you only have a mental health issue that you learn masking, but in total, you learn masking. You have to figure out what society wants you to do, wants you to have views of, and yeah, getting further and further backwards because I'm sick and tired of, oh yeah, you have to think like this and that, otherwise you are. And I've been born in the wrong year, apparently, and I've been born with the wrong eye color and hair color. So I'm blonde, I have blue eyes, and I'm born in the year 88, which already gave me the stamp Nazi. I was sexually assaulted twice by illegal immigrants here in Germany. And when I once said that it's a stupid idea that these people can do whatever they want to do, it just gave me more Nazi stamps. So yeah, there was I was a rescue swimmer and rescue diver and rescue everything. So I spent a lot of time in the water. It was association where you are like this. Yeah, we call it in German Ehrenamt, so a voluntary thing. So I thought that I would be doing something good, but just because I said like it's unfair, I shared. It's well, the whole thing escalated because I shared one picture on Facebook. Um, and there were dogs on one side, and they said, "Oh yeah, we need an EU passport to go into every country." And on the other side, there was a picture of refugees on boats, and they said, "Oh, we don't need any passports." And I just shared it. And I mean, I have a dog and I have two cats. Well, back at the time, I had one cat. So I had two animals. And in order that anything is with them, so like taking them over the border in any kind of way, they need a special passport. So of course I say like this is not okay. I mean my pets need passports. Why don't do this? Those people don't need anything. We don't even know who they are. But you want to know what name my dog has, when he was vaccinated, which vaccines he got and which didn't he got. You want to know everything, but yeah. So I think I think that these are valid questions we are supposed to ask. Yeah, but it felt like I got excommunicated, so it was like dropping out of a cult because the leader of this group just wrote an email to everybody and told them that they are not allowed to talk to me anymore. Isn't that crazy? We are we are told what we have to think and what we are not allowed to think about. And yes, I got tested. Um, I was just frustrated for many years. Like, why aren't other people thinking about this? Why aren't they even putting one thought into this? So like I'm watching this and I'm like, this just can't go wrong. There is nothing it can't go wrong. It's just well, I got tested, so I got an IQ test and it said I have an IQ of 127. I was like, I'm not feeling that highly intelligent. I'm just not. But I mean, if this is what it is, then probably this is the reason why I have to be more patient with other people, because I just put things together way, way earlier than others do. So, yeah. But it still bothers me. I mean, even when you're saying, like, this is going wrong, why aren't you listening to me? I grew up like this. I always had to watch things go wrong. So, yeah, I'm really frustrated about getting molded. Yeah, you are putting into a mold, or you are put or placed into a mold, and you have to fit in there. If you don't fit in there, you're not good. You are trashed. I mean, I wouldn't trash a cake that's not perfectly good, because those cakes usually come out the best. They usually taste super delicious. And yeah, masking, masking. And yeah. And I mean, I love the rainbow. I love it for other purposes than other groups do. And I'm sick and tired of this. This is, again, you're placed into a mold. Like, those people are having the saying now. It's like, oh, only our view of the world is okay, but yours doesn't count. Or yours is wrong. Well, sometimes I wish we just could divide the earth into two parts and say, like, okay, I'm having, yeah, with this. I mean, this is super divisive, I know, but this whole thing going on is super divisive. And, I mean, if we just have one half of the earth super populated population all in cities, and they can have their, well, rainbow plus, what is it, white, pink, gray, brown, or yeah, and on the other hand, we have those people who believe in Jesus, who keep themselves to the Bible, who are doing homesteading, and that are just super conservative and or patriots. Patriots, yeah, I think. And well, let's see how those two societies work out. Um, the thing is, my brain already says that one society is just designed to not make it over to the next generation. Because if you chop off any possibility to reproduce, then the chances of creating a new generation is gone. Just thoughts. Just thoughts. Yeah. So if it was for me, I would just take my stuff and go to a place where just those people are, let me do whatever I want to do. And Germany is not the right place for this. You are so regulated in every kind of way. You are molded once again. You are put into different drawers and you have to work like this. If you are not working properly in this kind of way, you are tossed out. You're put into the trash. This is something I have problems and issues with. And things that I value don't count and are not valuable in the kind of society I try to survive in. So, this is why I sticked to this modern life survival, because this is how it feels to survive modern life. But with all the mental stuff and everything that's going on, I just rebranded this channel, and yeah, once I'm married, I will rebrand and take a new name again, and it just will be my full name. But I don't want to take my main name because my family is weird. Let's say I grew up with a narcissistic mother, which makes the whole thing, the whole pot of issues I already have, a little bit bigger and a little bit messier. So, well, guys, in my life, there's enough of this stuff I can talk about. I can talk for hours. And so for 2024, I put on the first thing actually to finally write the book, or a book. So I have two things in my mind, and they are both kind of writing my stress out a little bit, like all my thoughts and everything I have, just writing it down and keep people entertained. I don't know if it's entertaining, but yeah, you can tell me later when I finally made it into this. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I really need to get to. So stay tuned for the next. Oh yeah, so I went with this one. So love, peace, and harmony. I think it's all merit, but sorry for that. I don't want to edit this video, so it will be mirrored. Sorry. Yeah. So this will be my main topic for next year, because everything else is stupid. And I mean it. It's stupid. Money. Money usually doesn't stand for love, peace, and harmony. It usually stands for war. And yeah, major and minor wars. I think this is pretty much how you can describe this. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to this channel, and I don't want to say I hope I can make you all happy. I can't. I know I can't. And I haven't recorded a single thing for the Samuel's Why thing, where so many people actually came to this channel to watch. I will do this next week, so I'm not starting on the 1st. I will start the week after this and start strong and go through this. And I've watched many episodes, and I'm just sitting there and thinking about, like, how the heck am I going to translate this? There is so much slang, and I mean, like, really poor and bad language. Just I'm already horrified about translating this whole thing. So the behind the scenes are probably the best thing I can go with, but yeah, just I talked way too much, and no tears this time. So just a lot of thoughts and just a lot of things I have in my mind, and I hope you could follow me, because I know that people are struggling to do this as well. I know I'm weird. So, see you. Bye bye. Hope. Oh, wait. No, I hope you're getting well and properly into the next year. Um, and that you are having positive thoughts, and yeah, we will all find a way to get out of this somehow. There's always a way to get out of something. It doesn't matter how messy it is. If it's not a health thing, there's a way. And probably my next video can help you. So please go happy into the next year, and we see us there. Bye bye.